Pisces, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is our daily vibe from our guides, messages for the week of the 27th. So you can take them whatever way you want, Monday to Sunday, however you want to read this, but it will be the energy of the week for you. But it is your daily vibe to see what's happening each day. I am working with a few oracle decks here on top row, and I'm working with the tarot deck from my beautiful friend Anne Ellis Angels. This is her Teacup Tarot deck. So it's a beautiful, beautiful deck. Let's see what we have here for your reading for this week. We've got 1, 2, 3. All right. Let's see what we have here for my beautiful fellow Pisces. Yes. All right. 2 more cards, Spirit, please. 2 more cards. Thank you. 2 more cards. See what we have. Thank you. 1 more card, please. There we go. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so let's see what you have, what we have for each day of the week, so we can look at our energy day by day. So starting off, we talk about the last quarter moon in Pisces, and I love how it shows up that it is the Pisces, and it says talk less and feel more. So what are we up to right now? Why are we talking and not really expressing ourselves the way we should? The danger in our current situation is that we're going to be really good at starting things and less good at finishing them. So we need to be committed. We need to be committed. When we make a commitment, we need to stand by it, right? We can't give up on it. So sorry, I had to adjust my cards here. I was missing one. And it suggests that we need to talk less and feel more. So rather than telling people what we want now, we need to feel our feelings about what we want. What comes up, okay? Do we believe in ourselves or not? Maybe we started strong, but we're running out of steam. And if that's what's going on, then if so, we need to go within and ask ourselves, how committed are we to our goals? Remember that it's okay to change our mind. So coming in with that card, we are very creative. Pisces, we always want to create something new. We're out there, we're tweaking, changing, and pivoting all the time because we don't like being bored, and we're so creative that we get that way. So it's time to really sit down maybe today and ask ourselves, okay, is this really what I want to do? Maybe I need to make the changes. Feeling that passion within us, that fire within us to go after what we want. Coming in with that, we have the 2 of Cups, and the 2 of Cups is beautiful. It's, it is that lovely energy. It's the energy of loveliness, as Anne would say about her cards. And this is a card that says you could be collaborating with somebody. Maybe you're going to let your feelings go, and you're going to express your feelings with somebody, how you feel about them. So Pisces, be open. Don't be afraid to be the first one to step up. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Tell this person how you feel. You could be connecting, collaborating, partnering up with somebody today. This is a beautiful card of communicating well. And I love how it came up with this talk less, feel more. So communicating is very, very important when the 2 of Cups shows up. It means you're going to be letting each other know how you feel about each other, sharing a lot of dialogue, sharing a lot of conversation, sharing a lot of communication on a clear, concise, and accurate way, because you don't want things to get taken out of context. Okay, so this is probably a day where you're going to want to be face-to-face and speak to somebody rather than send them a text, because texts do not show emotions. Okay, unless you're putting 50 million exclamation marks and 100 hearts or whatever emojis, it's important that you share that energy, feel the warmth in each other's gaze, look, demeanor, and how you act. So beautiful card of saying, talk less, feel more. But if you're going to talk, express those feelings creatively and truthfully. Now, coming in for our next day, we've been given the new moon in Gemini, and it says think things through. So you're manifesting and focusing on something here with your mindset, but it's all about a positive outcome that's coming towards us. And however, to take the opportunity from either and make it real. Okay, so however, we need to look ahead, all right, and go after what we want. On some levels, we already know how to get what we want, right? We're using our smarts. We're thinking things through. We're looking for the signposts about what to do next. And we're asking, what am I expecting? I need to focus positive expectations on whatever it is I want. And expectations attract what we feel we attract, right? So we want to stay positive and manifest what we want. And if we're having doubts, we need to talk to someone and make a list of our goals. There's a way through this, okay? And we need to use our mind and our words to help others see things their way and through situations as well. Remember, knowledge is powerful, and you are powerful too. So just remember that. You could be manifesting something that you really want, and maybe it brings in a lot of choices here, right? This is the Lovers, okay? Making mindful decisions and choices right now. Now, we talked about the Two of Cups, about maybe expressing your feelings about somebody. And now we have the Lovers, and the Lovers is about making mindful choices and decisions. Right? Not jumping to conclusions, being able to lead with our heart rather than our head at this time. So keep that in mind. Coming in with our next card, we have been given express your feelings, right? So we need, and this whole thing is about that this week. It's amazing. All our feelings are valid and we should be honored. And we're experiencing, these thoughts and emotions for a reason. Never let anyone judge our feelings, as silly as and inconsequential as they may seem to others, because they are obviously manifesting within us for a reason. We have the right to self-expression, and it is imperative to our road of self-enlightenment and awareness. It's a vital part of us as a human being to release and express everything that's within us, and knowing that we can do that and not judge. We should never keep a feeling, thought, or emotion bottled inside us. We are energy, and energy flows. And when we create a stoppage by suppressing our valid emotions, they're left to fester within us and grow, not in a good way. Then we are not in harmony, and we're not creating a dis-ease to the natural flow of energy, right? So we need to always express our feelings. Don't hold them in. Don't be bottled up. Something needs to be said today. But Pisces, you're caring and you're loving and you're emotional, and you're not going to get into a confrontation because of it. You've got the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands could be somebody coming in here. This is a fire sign. And maybe you're going to be hearing something amazing, an opportunity that comes in that you're going to want to go after. It's news. This page comes in and brings something in, bang. All of a sudden, you hear about something and you're going to want to express your feelings about it. It's an opportunity that could lead to money. It could lead to promotion. It could lead to a new project. It could lead to something that makes you very excited today, but you need to act on it. Don't procrastinate. But again, with this card, I always like to say, if there's any documentation or legal contracts that need to be notarized and signed, read between the lines. Just pull back on your enthusiasm a little bit. Don't take the first offer. Make sure you know what you're getting. Coming in next, we've been given the card that says, align with your higher path. The more you align with your soul's truth, the less resistance you'll be facing. Okay, so flow with purpose and not pressure. So go with the flow. Pisces, don't get all tied up, today. Don't let yourself and your emotions, because you are one of the most sensitive signs out there, and you're the sea sponges of the sea, and you absorb all energy, the good, the bad, and the ugly. But today you're asked to just breathe in and breathe out, and know that you're on the right path, and know that you can align with that path. You come in with the Eight of Pencils. The Eight of Pencils is in traditional tarot the Eight of Swords. And we know the Eight of Swords is that card of doubt. And it's a card of negative thoughts. And it's a card of how you're feeling about things. All right? So know that you can do things. Know that you don't need to get up in your head and presume and assume the worst of a situation. And that's what the Eight of Swords is about. You feel that that because something hasn't happened ASAP, you start to presume it's not going to. Okay? And you start doubting your motives, doubting what you did, doubting the situation, and doubting your choices and decisions. Don't do that. Because again, what we think, we feel, we attract, we become. Okay, coming in next, we have the card that is the first quarter moon in Aries, and it says, step into your power. Now, this is saying that something's holding you back from racing towards your goal. Maybe achieving anything is nearly, always, it is nearly always part of inspiration and part hard work, right? So believe that you can create whatever you want today and just stay you. Be yourself, okay? Take action and be smart, but also be bold. Don't be afraid. Don't allow inhibitions, pardon me, or others' restrictions to hold you back. It's about being systematic, but also allowing yourself to get excited about what you want. If someone seems to be working against you now, deal with your emotions as calmly as you can. Okay? You can have mixed feelings, but you can move forward towards your goals and don't let others talk you out of your goal. This is your journey today. Now, with that comes in the Five of Swords, and that's all about looking at things from a different perspective, right? The Five of Swords is that card of, perhaps getting involved in unnecessary stress and worry. You're learning from the past and you're able now to move forward. You're creating a new way of going forward. You're making new plans. You're not getting caught up in other people's battles and getting involved in no-win situations. Because sometimes people want to bring us into their drama, which is their way of validating their behavior, and it's not yours to do. So avoid any confrontations that could be volatile. Okay, you don't want that to happen. Step into your power, show them the hand, turn your back, and walk away from it. All right, we're getting closer to the end of the week. We've got the full moon in Leo, and it says go wild. I always say that that Leo is the peacock, makes an entrance, hear me roar, has that ability to be seen. So this card says go wild. There's times when your best bet is manifesting, and in life is to throw all your cards up in the air, so to speak, right? And see how they fall. And as tempting as it might be to try to control a situation, you'll be better off now if you just release and go a little wild. Yes, you'll get an answer to your question soon, so you might as well enjoy the ride in the meantime. The unexpected thing is having fun, okay? And that's one of the most powerful ways of manifesting your desires, is to be happy and excited. Distance yourself from any arrogant people. Find balance between having a great time and attending to people who need you. Right? So balancing yourself. This is a card that says you can live in the present and release the past and have some fun today. Wow. And look what comes in with it. The Ace of Wands. There's a huge opportunity coming in. This opportunity could involve work or career, something that gets your creative juices flowing, and all of a sudden now you have this elation and you feel freedom. It's amazing. So don't be afraid to go after your goals and what it is you want. This is a card that says you have the ability to go wild and enjoy this situation coming into you, this message you're getting. Okay, end of week. Coming in at the end of the week, we've been given our beautiful angel card number 2222, 4 twos. Yes, feminine forces, it says. Relationships, harmony, prosperity, collaboration, patience, humility, support, and connections. While you have the strength to accomplish everything on your own, life is meant to be shared. Partner with the right spirit, and together you'll become an unstoppable force. Honor your commitments and value the people around you. Avoid judgment and focus on listening to building meaningful connections. So today might be the day that's what you're going to do, right? You're going to step up to the plate. You're going to be connecting with somebody else, sharing your thoughts, your dreams, and your goals together. Yes. Teamwork is dream work, my beautiful friends. And with it comes in the Six of Cups. Yeah. Six of Cups is that card that says you could be reminiscing. You could be thinking about somebody. Maybe you're just romanticizing and thinking about somebody that you want to connect with today. And don't be afraid to go out there and do it, okay? You might be having fond memories of family and friends and relationships and simpler times when you were happy, the way things were and used to be. It's wonderful to look back and revisit happy recollections, but be sure not to idolize the years gone by. Recall the past clearly and accurately so that you can also enjoy the present moment right now. Old friends, romantic partners, or acquaintances may suddenly resurface, and this is who you could be connecting with today. Well, what a great reading. This is for the week of July the 27th. You can read them every day from Monday to Sunday, what to expect. And what resonates, take it. So, as I say, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week, my beautiful fellow Pisces, mermaids, mermen, and sea sponges of the sea. And always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces.